one. Alpha one.
Hey guys, what's up? So, what are three essential life skills that you need to learn now or you need to apply to your life right now? Okay, so before we start, just want to introduce my partner, Brian. Brian, what are the three life skills na dapat na nating ma-apply sa buhay natin ngayon or dapat natin matutunan?
Yun. Unang-una para sa akin, pare, selling. Bakit? Dahil applies eh. Whether nag-a-apply ka ng trabaho, whether, bebenta ka, e-commerce man yan, or sa tindahan, or whatever form of selling eh. Ganun yan eh. And ganun din sa relationship, sa dating. Pag nasa social media app ka or sa dating app ka, how you organize yung profile mo, in a way, selling din yan eh. You want to convince, sa corporate job ka ngayon, you want to convince your boss for a promotion or a raise or lipat ka nga ng trabaho, ganon, di ba? Selling yan eh. How, it's not about what you have now eh. It's how you properly market or how you properly organize what you have that would match yung that would match yung need nung tao na kausap mo. Yun yung sa akin yan, pare. Ikaw, anong take mo sa selling, pare?
It's one of the most important things, especially when you come into your adult life. Kasi maraming nagsasabi sa atin, or marami sa atin na nagsasabi na, hindi ako magaling bumenta pero magaling ako gumawa ng ganito. But all forms of business, all forms of, kumaga, livelihood comes from selling. Kasi, let's just take an example. Kunyari, nag-work ka, matagal ka na hindi na pro-promote, it's because you're not selling the position na dapat ka i-promote. Kasi, in the perfect world, kung magaling ka magtrabaho, masipag ka, nagpo-produce ka ng results, that should be enough for you to get promoted in the perfect world. Pero we don't live in a perfect world eh. Yun yung reality of it eh. So you gotta sell yourself. May ganong angulo eh. Yung how do you get ahead sa work. Especially sa business, it's so obvious. Eh. Even if you have the best product, if you can't sell it, wala. It amounts to nothing. Just case in point, McDonald's. Does McDonald's have the best quality burgers, the best tasting burgers? Probably not. There are a lot of restaurants that could offer more delicious, more tasty, more juicy burgers, but what does McDonald's have above everybody else is they sell. They sell the most. They sell the most burgers, I guess, in the entire world, probably. So, yun. Tayo, especially yung mga pag-graduate pa lang, mga engineering, medyo reserved type, we gotta learn to sell. Ang maganda nga ngayon is most of yung commerce is happening through the internet. So, we're getting to practice how to sell ngayon. Lalo na kunyari, Facebook marketplace kayo. It's really important. But for me, the most important thing is being able to sell yourself. Kasi if you have the skills, and hindi mo siya nasi-showcase, hindi mo siya na-highlight, you're doing yourself a disservice. Pero ito just warning is we can't sell ourselves na masyado mataas. Pero yung skills natin or tayo yung nire-represent natin is not at par dun sa binibenta natin. Kasi mapapahiya ka rin sa dulo. Para kang lata niyan, ang lakas ng tunog pero walang substance. Okay, so what's the life skill number 2, Brian?
Number 2, pare, negotiation. Connected din sa selling. So, more than for me, negotiation is not about manipulating. It's about being able to find the win-win situation for everyone. And one tip that I could share with negotiation is, and na-share na rin namin to ni JP before, is negotiate in the position of power. Paano yun? Example, kung maghahanap ka ng trabaho and first mong trabaho yon, definitely hindi ka pa pwedeng maging choosy kasi kailangan mo yung trabaho or nawalan ka ng trabaho recently tapos naghahanap kang bago. Pero in the case na may current kang trabaho and you're exploring the job market, Ganun din. Mas ibang sitwasyon yon. You're in a position of power kasi wala namang sense of urgency or wala namang hindi naman rush na makalipat ka kagad or for that thing. And with that mindset, with that positioning, mas makakapag-negotiate ka ng maayos eh. Ganun din sa relationship. Wag alam mo naman sa sarili mo, sa dating and relationship alam mo naman sa sarili mo what value you could bring. Hindi ka para maghabol-habol eh kung hindi naman na-appreciate what you bring in the relationship. Ganun din eh. So, yun yung take ko dyan pare, negotiation. Kaya importante yan. Useful sa lahat, maraming bagay pero sa case na, sa some examples na shinare ko for yun, your career and for your dating life. Ikaw pare, take mo negotiation.
Negotiation is really important. Kasi ako, even now, I wouldn't say that I'm an expert or an advanced negotiator. Kasi if you know how to negotiate, alam mo yung power nun is you don't accept kung ano lang iba to sa'yo.
Mhm.
Mahalaga yun eh. Kahit sa trabaho, although parang nakakailang cringy, pero kapag dumating na yung job offer mo, you're still in the negotiating table eh. There's a chance na mag-back and forth. Kaso, syempre tayo, kinakabahan tayo na we might pass up yung opportunity, di ba? Pero I think it comes with the skill eh, with practicing the skill. How do we get, if we can get a more advantageous position or return sa atin, okay yun. Pero in most cases, feeling ko, you're gonna win the negotiation if win-win ka mag-isip. Win-win yung mindset mo. Like what Brian said. It's not really about getting ahead or getting more. It's basically making the deal worthwhile for both parties. So in terms of work, in terms of business, especially if you provide a service applicable to, yun, for me, the biggest thing about negotiation is you don't just accept what's thrown at you. Hindi ka, binato ko, okay na. Diba? If that's not exactly what you want or if it's not close to what you want. So it's, the negotiation skill is a very powerful tool to get ahead or go get closer to our dreams. Number 3 would be, for me and for us, it's adaptability. Adaptability means marunong ka ba makisama? If I put you in this place, kaya mo ba mag-thrive? If I put you here, kaya mo ba mag-adjust to the crowd? Especially if you're a businessman, kailangan medyo kaya mo mag-flow seamless through formal talks to talking to your employees if you have any, or all forms of customers, mahirap, mayaman, kailangan kaya mo, you can see them eye to eye. Hindi yung parang, shit, hindi ko alam paano kakasabin to. Big time to, mayaman to eh. Paano ko bibentahan to? It's the same thing din as mayaman ako, paano ko kakausapin to mga jologs? Hindi ko alam yung lingo nila. For me yun, to get ahead in life or to get to where you wanna go with a group, importante na kayo makisama. It's really important you can adapt to the environment around you. Bray, ikaw bro, anong parang take mo dito sa adaptability?
Naisip ko, Brad, sa adaptability, naalala ko yung quote nga na yung saying na it's not the strongest, it's not the fastest that lives through this world, it's the most adaptable eh. And it's so it shows ngayon with the businesses na with the COVID situation, those businesses that were able to adapt with the changes right now, sila yung magsusurvive eh. And same thing with us people na hindi tayo pwedeng matenga na lang eh. And it applies, kagaya nga nasabi mo pare, it applies for a lot of things, how you adapt to different environments, how to do you adapt to different people. It's very important kasi it's for you, for your growth, for your survival even. And yun, napaka-importante. As much as gusto man nating palawakin or i-elaborate pa yung adaptability. The point na even yun nga, yung ginawa ko example kanina, that even the animals who are able to adapt are those that survive up until now. Eh. So yun, that's it pare. May gusto ka ba i-add, Chong?
Um, yun nga, ang ganda ng point na sinabi mo, bro, yung the people who adapt quickly or the businesses that adapted ngayon pandemic, yun yung mga nag-survive. So, ang dami interpretation eh. Hindi lang about sa pakikisama sa environment. It's not just about blending in. It's about adapting to a current situation. And for me, adaptability is this. How do you become comfortable in the uncomfortable? Yun basically. Mabilis ka mag-adapt, mabilis ka mag-adjust. So, yun yung episode natin tonight. It's 3 things that we should start learning or practicing ngayon na mismo, today. So, any opportunity that you have to that appears that you could sell, negotiate, or adapt, please just subconsciously think about it. Kumaga, go after yung opportunity yun. Go after the chance to practice these things. So, that's it for me. Bri, any last words?
Yun guys, baka may naisip kayo na na-miss out namin ni JP na tingin nyo mas pasok sa top 3 kaysa dito sa mga na-share namin. Share nyo lang din sa comments. Then yun, website natin, www.imbeyondalpha.com. Yung sa podcast directories, search for Beyond Alpha Podcast. Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Stitcher, Spotify. Then, social media accounts at Beyond Alpha, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter. Google, YouTube channel, Beyond Alpha Podcast. Click subscribe and click the notification bell. That's it, guys. Salamat and see you next episode.
Alpha 1.